A new game has arrived on Mutable, and it's bringing a deep level of strategy for the idle auto-battler genre, Tokyo Beast. What is it though, and is it worth playing? Hey everyone, Caveman here, and I'm going to be answering these questions as I have been grinding this game out all day long for the pre-tournament. I'm trying to get to that rank 1, or did I make it to rank 1? I did. So I'll be going over everything I've learned, giving you guys a quick showcase of what this game is like. Now, if you've been with us for a while, you know we love auto-battlers, especially the more dynamic ones like Illuvium, where there's a lot of skill, speed, and fast decision-making. So when I heard about Tokyo Beast, I honestly was not excited. I just thought it was going to be some passive clicker game I'm like, have on the side, have on my phone that I'm just like not even really that into. But I can say, being completely honest, this game has hooked me in with the level and depth in the crafting of a team. It is actually just crazy. Finding the synergies and combos is really entertaining, and when you do find that team that just meshes, it feels so good. And if you're one of those people who wants to spend a couple hours here tinkering, mixing different team units with different body parts, different interactions, trying to figure out all these different multi-layer mechanics, you're going to love this, especially once you start testing against enemies and then adapting your team. It just feels like this really cool iterative process, and once you do, once it clicks, it's so good. But let's jump into the game. I'll show you guys right here. So we're on the home screen. You can see some of the beasts just sitting around. They honestly look so cool in my opinion. But let's go and dive into each of them and talk about different archetypes and personality as well as their abilities. So there are 3 archetypes, or I think they call them type groups. So you have they use rock, paper, scissors. So rock is the fist, you've got paper, hand, and then scissors is the V. So green, blue, orange are also the way. They do a bonus damage for when they're attacking the advantage group that they have. So scissors to paper, paper to rock, rock to scissors. And then they also have their own personality type. And so there's 4 different personalities. You've got, this is a cynic, an optimist, a show-off, and then there's a 4th one of a risk-taker. So you'll learn those. It took me a second to figure out them, but once you do, that's a very key part in understanding how they use their abilities. So every unit will have 3 abilities. And so one is their body ability, their back, and their tail. And that's in every unit. And then they also have a head buff, and we'll talk about that later. That is purely for the team leader. But with these 3 abilities, they're going to be triggered based on your personality and condition. So a cynic specifically will have positive condition when your team has less health than the opponent's team. So when it has good condition, it will then use its body. And the body is the strongest ability for each of the units. It's their strong ability. It typically comes with more debuffs, does more damage. There are some cases where you want to use your back or your tail. Then when you have bad condition or thumbs down, and we'll show this in the UI in a little bit, that is when you will have a chance to use either your back or your tail. It'll choose between those 2 depending on RNG, I believe. These are also based on different types of units or like creature types. So like right here, we've got our body. It looks like a dragon because we have the dragon type. And so the different types, creature types have general use cases. So dragon is a single target DPS kind of body type usually. For this particular unit, I actually pulled a really cool individual value for the health, and it got an S tier for health. And this is actually my highest health unit in my whole collection, and so I actually just make her my tank, even though she actually still is a pretty good DPS with this ability. I do like her generally as a tank. There probably are better ways to set up my tank, but this is what I have with the limited resources we were given so far, which is actually still a lot. I think they gave us roughly about 100 of these, or maybe it's 50, but anyways, it was a lot to churn through and figure out how to slap a team together. It was a lot of fun figuring it all out just with that many units. So when you have, so that is the cynic. We'll go through all the other ones real quick. So an optimist is in a good condition when they have more health than the enemy's team. So you want to stay high health, and then you'll be able to use the head for that specific unit. In this case, it's kind of cool because, and this is one of my other units that I have in my main team, when you're low HP, this unit will stop dealing damage, and it'll actually start using its secondaries. And you can see this one right here, that is a taunt or a provoke. And so I actually like having this unit further in my line, so that when my frontline unit is either taking too much damage or even died, this unit will then try to provoke, pull some of that aggro off, and it also has an S tier amount of health, so it's another super tank. And then this helps me sustain spreading the damage over my units, and then letting my 2 DPS units start chewing down the opponent's team. So that is with a positive condition. For an optimist, it'll trigger the head ability. And if my health were to be lower than the opponent's overall health, then I start using my other abilities. So it's a really cool interaction. It's gonna be a little bit to get your head around. You'll definitely want to have the help document up on the side when you start playing this game. But that's how these different abilities work. I'll quickly go over the show off. So there's a bar that builds up. And this is based on the amount of damage that you take from the opponent. So if your bar is built up more, I forget what the bar was called, sorry. If that's built up more than your opponent's, then you will trigger show off. If you are losing that, you're a risk taker. If you're behind, then you activate that one. I might have those mixed up. Either way, I'll link it below. So that's how those work. And that dictates your condition. So if you're a show off, you have a lot of damage dealt, and their bar is significantly larger, you're going to be in a good condition, so you're going to keep using your head. However, if they're dealing more damage to you, you're going to be in bad condition, and you're only going to be using your back and tail. So that's how that condition works. Throughout the game, you will unlock your special ability, the Shuha-Ri gauge. And that's the gauge that these are based off of. So that's what the show off and the risk taker are based off, is that Shuha-Ri gauge. So that's built up based on the damage taken. And so when you do have when you get that bar large enough, you're going to trigger one of these effects. And that is a huge ability that you get to use. And so this one in particular it greatly increases the attack power and increase the damage to paper units. So this condition, the Shuha-Ri gauge, is at 70% or more, and then immediately before your own action. So typically what happens is the unit towards the mid to late game is already taken a lot of damage. Your Shuha-Ri gauge is at 70%, and your unit is almost dead usually. And then you get to cast, and it's kind of cool. You try to turn it around and win the game, and it's actually really cool. But then in this case, it'll target the self, greatly increasing attack power by 100%. And paper, if I attack someone with paper, it increases by 200%. So pretty cool way to do that. In this case, there's 2 different possible things that it'll trigger. So it'll trigger this one, which is a paper attack, or it'll trigger Pioneer, which then just gives us an additional turn. So we get to go 2 turns in a row. So this is like a 50% RNG. Sometimes you can find these that are the exact same, and then that means that you're 100% going to trigger that specific Shuha-Ri ability. And now on top of that, there is Shin Shuha-Ri, which is a RNG. I think it's like 7% chance to trigger, and that's just like an advanced version of this where you get like 150% damage or something. So just things to consider there. You can see that this is my main DPS with 126 damage there, so it's a really cool unit there. Just does a lot of damage. So that is the beast. You can see there are so many different types, and all of these have different abilities and different conditions and personalities. So you have to like kind of take all of these into effect, and all of the debuffs. Like a lot of these guys have some really interesting debuffs. Like we go back to my main unit here. This one has whenever this attacks, it's a single target that I'm doing, but it'll debuff their attack damage. It'll blind them with darkness, so then they can't attack as much, and sometimes it'll just paralyze them. So doing this, I can basically take out one unit for that first turn, and the way that I play, and I'll go through my whole build a little bit later, but I do a heavy agility, attack damage, and crit chance, and I just burst them right off the bat. I typically can kill that first unit right off the first round before they can even attack, and hopefully we'll be able to demonstrate that shortly. So that is the beasts. Then we have mods, and mods are pretty cool because these are used to amplify your unit, and so you can add 6 of them to your unit, and they have specific slot locations. So scrolling over it, you can see there's 6 locations where it can be slotted, and so we'll show that in a little bit. But these, you click on it, it's got like attack damage, increase, defense, debuff chance, and debuff evade. So those are those. And I have a bunch of them. They gave us a whole bunch of packs for these to open, which is really cool. But really figuring out how to best utilize these, and because they are percentages, you want to make sure you're using these on your strongest units where it's actually amplifying them in certain ways. That's how you get the most benefit out of these mods. And so, if you're going for like a cool deep damage over time build, maybe you want a whole bunch of like debuffs just to slow them down so you can slowly pick at them with small auto attacks. Maybe none of your guys have really large damage, but you can just make them not be able to attack, and you just slowly amp yourself up, and then you can kill them off. Or maybe you just go for a big healing tank, and you can just heal your team, and you're just a brawler, and you just kind of beat on these smaller, weaker, low HP teams. There's a variety of different ways you can play this, and so I spent a long time trying a large HP and a heavy debuff team, and it wasn't until I found this fast agility attack team that I got to rank 1. So yeah, you can see that right there. Just gonna flex a little bit. Rank 1 right here, baby. 65% win rate. It's not that great, honestly. Some people have better ones than me. I imagine they could probably come up. This guy's got 98% win rate. He's only lost 1 fight. I don't know how he's not above me right now. The MMR system does need maybe some work, but either way, it's a fun time. I'm going to keep grinding, see if I can get to the top. And every day you have energy, so this is energy you'll be able to use. We were just given a whole bunch so that we could play pretty much as much as we wanted to, and so I was able to pretty much grind through and get where we are right now. But let's go into the team selection phase. So when you're picking your team, you're going to go through and select what unit you want, and then you have all those mods. And so you add those together, and you can see all of the percentage gains that I'm getting from my mods, and you're really just trying to pick a team of 4 that flow well. So in my team, just quickly go over it again, I've got a rock in the front line. What I've been noticing meta is been a lot of high-speed units, and typically it's the paper and scissors, mostly scissors, that have been doing the DPS. So putting a tank as a rock against scissors has been really, really working out well for me, mitigating a lot of their damage, making this just a hyper tank with 2 massive mods. I got my best chip was a mod power 30 right here, 16% HP with a lot of crit evade, basically just negating all their crit ability, because it's got 100%. Basically not 100%, but it has 100 crit evade there, so it works really, really quite well for me. And then I've got another semi tank right here that also does a good amount of damage. 139 is pretty high, but then I got 148 and 170 for these, and so lots of debuffs there. That unit I just showed you earlier today, that one was pretty good. And then this one has the provokes if I ever get low, so I can utilize that to help me. I also make this my leader, because it gives me health and it gives me more speed. Agility is what I'm trying to kick off. You'll see that I have high agility, 128 and 129 here. My guys move quick. I'm always trying to be the first one to get the auto attack off and kill the enemies right before I can. Obviously, I don't care about that for my main tank. It's just supposed to sit there and soak damage at 1800 health compared to my small 795. It's a huge difference there. But yeah, so that's my main team. Obviously, sometimes my other unit can get sniped. There's abilities that just go like target the enemy with the closest attack damage. So that's one way that they can figure out if they have a high DPS damage dealer, it would snipe my damage dealer. And I've lost a couple of rounds before that, and I think that's the way to counter my current build. So let's go ahead and hop into the game. You guys will see what it's like, and then I'll try to break down some things as we're going through. All right, so we got Komodo. So he was at 99. So he's a pretty good one. He's running you can do some quick stat stuff. So right now he's got 5,708 health overall. So that means that my Optimus will automatically trigger. And they'll be in good condition. And that's one thing. I do actually have a lot of Optimists on my team. So being in good condition right off the bat gives me a huge advantage already. And because I have agility, I'm going to damage him right off the back. And it's going to keep my condition high for all of my main damage dealers. We look at the way that the setup is looking right here. He's heavy in paper, and I'm heavy in scissors. So I'm probably going to have a lot of critical abilities hitting off, and that's going to be pretty good overall. For his skills, he went with some agility, only 8%, so I should still have the advantage. He does have some additional crit chance and some debuff evade. So that's what he's running. Let's go and hop in the game. Like, look at the graphics. Graphics are epic here. And so I'll pause real quick to talk about how these actual battles play out. So we'll pause real quick. The way this is actually working is I'm fighting against his team that he last won with. So it's all asynchronous. I can't even say the word.
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
It's all non-active. Like he's not playing against me currently, and so we're actually just playing against like his ghost team that he won with last, and so he will automatically trigger his Shinhua ability. So that's one thing we have to consider. They always have like a small advantage there, and I'm really bad at triggering them. Honestly, it's really frustrating. You'll see. But you can look at all of his individual units right here. You can see, okay, so his unit that he has on 4, which is his is the fastest attack speed. That means that it will be in the front. It's in its safest position. So that's a really good spot to have it, especially because it's got low HP. And then the unit that has the slowest agility will be in the back, and that's the front line. So slowest agility to the front, and they typically get hit unless someone's ability specifically triggers and attacks someone in the back. You'll notice that this one, he's doing a very similar build. 3 DPS units. 178 is actually incredibly high with a decent crit chance. This could be deadly. Luckily I have a good tank, but the tank is as a rock, so this paper is going to hurt me. So we'll see how this plays out. But my guys should chew them apart pretty quickly. His tank should die quickly to my 2 scissors, but we'll see how this plays out. So let's keep watching. And it's all active or passive. Like, I'm not playing at this point. We're just watching. So I go first because I got that high speed. Ooh, we didn't do much damage. And so you can see the thumbs next to them. That is representing the condition of the units. So my Optimists are now positive currently. But he's not an Optimist, actually. So that unit's not an Optimist because he used his back ability. You can see what unit... Oh, he's using a body ability. It's going to hurt me. Oh my gosh, it did almost half my health. So I got low condition, but low condition means body's activated for my tank. So I got to use my better ability. I also did an amp, so I have more damage for a couple of my units. Back ability, that's good. We don't want them using the strong abilities. Also got a little bit of heal. Okay. Using a body ability, dang, that's going to hurt us. Do you get that damage up because it was a paper ability? Alright, we should wreck. There we go. Decent crit chance. We're chewing him through. This might kill him right here. Oh, it didn't. Really need to get a kill right here. Oh, but we're going to be attacked. So we were taunted. So that symbol, they have a taunt. Where's the taunt? Oh. I don't know where the taunt is. It might be this. This might be the taunt, actually. Yeah, this is the taunt. So he taunted me away, spreading the damage to the backline, which is not good. We needed to kill this unit off. And now it might get another attack on me, which is going to be really bad. I think I'm going to lose this one, honestly. Unless we can kill this immediately. We got it! Okay, that's a huge comeback. So you can see our total health right here, 65%, 60%. So we're kind of right on the edge here. That was a minor hit. Did nothing. Did nothing to us. That was awesome. Really tanky. This is going to hurt us. Ooh, yeah, the paper damage there. Ooh, and he healed up. That's not good. But we're going to shred him. Shred him. Destroy this unit. Ah, it was nothing. I don't know why. I didn't have good condition. I had bad condition there. But I had good condition there. Look at that. So I used my body ability there, did a whole bunch of damage, and now it's shocked, so it's also not going to be using it. I'm taunting. I used provoke there. Oh, it actually has these now. Awesome. So yeah, paralysis on that unit. So it's going to lose its next turn regardless. He's taunted to fight this one. And that was really good because it's a rock type. You can tell the type by the color on the sides here. So that's orange, blue. So this is going to hurt me because it was paper into rock. Big heal. Ugh, all right, we need to kill this unit. We got body. It's going to hurt. That's dead. Boom, gone. What? It survived with 1 HP? Oh, because they got the ability. So this is unfortunate for us. We should have killed it off. If we would have stopped it, they would not have got this cast. Now they got this patience upgrade here, which gives them guts. I think it prevents them from dying for a turn, which is just going to literally kill us. Yeah, this just killed us. It's GG. I don't think I'm going to win this anymore. Oh, he just deleted my unit too. That's brutal. Ooh, survived with 1 HP. Maybe I'll be able to kick mine off now. Yep, here we go. Oh, I got scared. I went way too early. Oh no, that hit. I swear that hit. Come on, see? This is really frustrating. It looks like it hits. And that is the only part of this game that's really frustrating. It looks like it hit in those circles, but it didn't. It needs to be clearer. Now I'm wasting my auto attack there. That's a huge damage for nothing. We might still be able to pull this off, but we're pretty low on our main damage dealer, so we'll see. Decent hit there, and we added pressure. Now this means they can only use their tail ability no matter what, which is good. It'll stop them for that. He's gonna get an easy kill and dealing damage to my backline unit. That sucks. And he applied darkness, so I'm blinded. I'm gonna lose my one attack there. And he does have a fist, so he does a rock against my two scissors teams. So this is rough. I think it's gonna be pretty painful here. We didn't apply the debuff this time, but we did get the bonus damage. Oh, I'm dead though. This is gonna kill me. That's a body attack. Oh no. I might get my Shin-Ku-Ri ability again. This just doesn't do enough damage. I got the crit that time. It was nice. And so my bar is now above, but it's not triggering. There must be some other condition. It must not at 70%. Okay, need to kill this off. Dead. Okay, if I can get my ability here, I might be able to finish it off. Nope, killed me. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. No. But anyways, you only get points when you win. So, and it's just against defense, so he doesn't get any points for beating me. But yeah, super unlucky. If I would have hit those timings, I mean, you guys saw the line was inside those circles. I don't know. Hopefully it's a little. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's supposed to be in the very center. Either way, I've hit it a couple times there. Let's try again. Hopefully this time we'll show you how my team is supposed to go and just smash. Usually I can just delete that first unit right off the back. Don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, so in this case, 5,000 HP. Even better for me. Alright. Let's see how it goes. And then you also have a speed up, so you can cycle through the battle quickly. If you just want to go fast, you can speed it up and just have it go through pretty quickly. It even goes up to 4x. But I don't want to go in 4x yet, so you guys can watch some gameplay here. So we applied a good amount of debuffs here. So he's got the debuff down, so it means he's going to get debuffs pretty much every time. And wow, I just shocked 2 units. That's going to hurt them. They're going to really struggle this time to do much. And then I got a buff stop, so they can't get any buffs. We also gave ourselves attack up and debuff chance up too, so that's going to be really good. And these guys got crit, debuff chance up. Ooh, okay, this one's an interesting one. So he applied Snipe. So where's Snipe? Snipe is this one. That is one that now focuses the unit that it hit. So once again, this is what I was afraid of. It attacked one that had the closest damage, so 180. So it attacked my carry, who's now been sniped, and now he's going to attack me with all his units. He's probably going to kill off my carry. I might lose again. Oh my gosh, he one-shot my carry. I'm going to lose again after getting rank 1. This is embarrassing. Oh, let's finish him off. Oh, good. AoE effect. Finish. Okay, good. We're coming back, baby. We're coming back. Big hit there. Got our buffs. Paralyzation did not work, and he applied a darkness on me. I'm going to miss my attack now. Or if I even live. Oh my gosh, we're getting hit, and he's healing up. He's so healthy right now. This is not good for us. We will get one more attack, though. That's key. Big crit there. We did a good amount of damage. Come on, paralyzed? I missed because of the darkness. Yep, that's perfectly fine. Alright, he wasted a full auto on that unit. That's okay. Paralyzed. Be paralyzed. Oh my gosh, it did so much damage. I'm getting wrecked here. Okay, here we go. We're doing it again. Come on. That was way late. That was dead center. No way. Dead center again. See, I just don't understand. I don't understand. I just see. We'll have to keep going. We'll have to keep playing. Gonna get wrecked here. Killed that unit. My unit's dead now. Oh, I get to attack actually. No buffs. Stopping the buffs, but dunsies. I don't think I win this 2 for 1. We're gonna fast pace. Hopefully we can show you guys a win today. This is ridiculous. I'm just getting wrecked all of a sudden. Oh, here we go. We got it once. Got it twice, baby. Oh no. Come on. Oh no. No, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Makes me want to break my computer sometimes, I'll tell you what. And then they automatically get it. It's GG. GG. Alright, end me. End me. Gosh, dang it. I'm still alive. Not anymore. Alright, next battle. Rough. This is rough, guys. This is super rough. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. All right, third time's a charm, right? All right. So, we got advantage again. We should have an easy win here, I think. Only 4,000 health. We should chew through them like nothing. Like butter. Ooh, we stunned that one. Great. And blinded. That unit's gonna do nothing. Oh, here, let me turn that speed down. Like, it has so many debuffs. It's having a bad day. The unit is having a bad day. And my unit provoked, so I spread the damage nicely between my 2 units here. And then he got sniped actually now because of that buff. He would have sniped my main unit. That would have been terrible. Alright, we killed one. Got my additional debuff stat there. Good hit. Ooh, that was a huge hit. He used his back, but he didn't get the sleep. That's important. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. That was 2 papers against my or 2 scissors against my paper, so that hurt us. This game is not in the clear yet. Oh, we got the buffs though. That's huge. And so all these buffs are a % chance if they'll actually hit or not. Oh no, my character got sniped again. Why does that keep happening? I need to kill some units before they cast. Okay, that was a huge hit. Finish him. Finish him. Got him. All right. Okay, that's gonna be good. I think might be able to survive both of them. I don't know. It's a lot of damage. Oh, because that unit died, I lost snipe. That's cool too. Oh, here we go. I get to go. Oh, come on. I gotta show you guys once. Come on, guys. Nope, not today. Not today. I don't know what to say. I hate those things. It literally drives me crazy. I don't know how I'm not getting it. I'm just really bad at it. Really bad at it. Okay, that healed him. Did no damage at all. That was a good chunk, though. Good hit, and hopefully a paralyze. A paralyze has a 30% chance to actually proc. Ooh, my unit got killed, though. All right. Okay, paralyzation stunned him. Good. You didn't get that a cast. Finish him off. Good. We'd like to see it. I like to see it. I'm guessing their bar is going to be charged enough that this unit will be able to attack. Maybe not. Oh, I got my back. This one's going to hurt. Boom. Oh my gosh. It one-shot him. It one-shot him. You love to see it. You love to see it. But there we go. We got our win there. I don't fully understand the rank here, but I also have the rank 1 for proficiency for my unit here. The unit must just be really killing it, but yeah, we pretty much showed you everything there, and that's how the battles work out. Now you can have multiple teams. I'll show you the other teams and how they're kind of set up, and I'll even play a different one just so you guys can see a different one play out. But like, I think this is my super tank one. Nah, yeah, this is my super tank. I got 17, 18, 1240, and 1440. We'll go in here real quick, and we'll just give some new chips, because I know that these chips were used for a while ago. So I'll pull that one in and we'll chit up. Then the way you choose these, you can auto select. If you just want to auto, it'll click, it'll choose all the best ones for just based on highest mod power. But like for this particular unit, I want health, defense, HP. You know, you go through and select all of the subcategories and everything, but click OK, and then it'll give the best ones. And yeah, so we'll just quickly clear these, select, go through, we'll have it auto populate. And it keeps the same parameters that you just had the last one, so it's still showing me defense HP right there. So we'll choose those. Oh, and I don't remember the unit, so we'll go in highest HP. There it is. Now I do still look at the individual value, so you want a high HP, but you don't want them to be super bad. So like I try to go at least 33 or higher. 33, there we go. We'll keep this unit. I think this was the one that was in there before. Oh, we do have to clear this one real quick, because I was playing with these with bad mods with them before. We apply. Now these units ready. Because we want HP, we'll go for HP, and we had HP. So this specific unit, what is the? It's a debuff, right? Debuff hit. Yep. So it increases our debuff chances. I don't think we're going to want to go with that, because actually we do. We got 4 good. All of these heads are great for debuffs. And now if we look at the personalities, this was before I really understood personalities. So we've got a variety. I think we have 1 of each. We have 2 cynics. So it helps when we're low HP. See, this is a terrible team. I now understand why this team is so bad. Because they're all cynics, they need to be lower HP, but if we're all giant tanks, we're never going to be using our ability until we're super low HP, and then we get finished off. But we'll go ahead and play it anyways, just to see how it plays out. Oh yeah, but we were choosing the team, the head. So this one gives health and then debuff on hit, but then the other one gives health and then critical hit damage. I would prefer that so we have a little bit of extra damage. So we're going to make this unit the captain. So you go here, captain, that's good. This doesn't matter for anything because it's all dictated by the agility order. So we also do want to double check that to make sure that we're good. You want the slowest unit to be in the front, so they have the slowest amount of agility, and in this case, that unit does not. So we actually need to go through and reduce some of the agility here because it's too fast. What happens if we just clear? The only thing, you also can't choose specifically what you want, which is something I wish we could do. So instead of choosing, we're just going to keep it highest mod power all around. And what is the agility? The agility is 119 now. It's more. Oh no. Okay, so we'll need to take a quick peek at how to make it tankier, or we just play with it not and have it be at the back line. It's this chip. It's 28 power. Either way, we're just gonna play with it. You guys can see how it plays out. And there's a very balanced team in the rock paper scissors. 80k is really high for teams, but that's something you'll see when watching this. That doesn't necessarily matter. Oh, and we have it's not connected. So unfortunately, maybe the servers went down. So that ends it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's the ending trailer. You guys can finish watching that. But that's all I got for today. If you guys find this interesting, let me know. I'll be playing it. You guys want to go through some comps? I'm happy to talk about it. So that's all we got. Caveman, logging off.